Hello friends, welcome back. In this next section, following through the previous video where we predicted 369 bar counting technique, how these numbers make the invisible visible, and how they smack down the market. The market is in absolute control of 369 frequencies. And we're just exposing few of the techniques here for last 2 years. This is just scratching the surface. And it's very hard to scratch a surface which is made of steel with your nails. Amount of effort it takes to scratch, this effort is no different. But the rewards are plenty. And they are multi-generational rewards. So learn the right things. Learning for sake of learning has no meaning. So we are gathered again today to understand how Gann, the lines, the charts I just showed you, are all over. So those lines we saw Mr. Gann is doing bar counting from various highs and lows. He is also doing various trend lines from various offsets. Watch it. Alright, but last 100 years there has been a gap in understanding how these lines are drawn. Multiple softwares have taken shape in life, making millions for those companies, leaving rest of the world still confused at best. Today we are going to, by the grace of 369 universe, share some insights which you can take and build on it and take it to the next level. As we leave planet Earth, we also want to leave behind some contributions for the next and the next and the next generations. So I think it is important that everybody does cosmic research, take some guidance from people who came before us, Tesla, Faraday's, right, and all those masters of mathematics and physics, and also Mr. Gann himself, who was also a mathematician, who has one of those mathematicians who has applied. There are a lot of other ones too, especially in early part of 19th century. They don't get much visibility in the marketing space, so they also applied mathematics of 369 in a different way, subdued way, to financial markets. It's energy after all. So this is no means the end all be all what I'm going to share with you, but it is going to be your first step towards holding your hands and doing an official handshake with 369 universe. There are 46 chromosomes in human body. 2 raised to power 46 is 100 trillion protons, which gives every human connection to half the universe. We have shut ourselves off. So open up, melt away those layers, and I think once you handshake, there's nothing unique I'm going to show you. There's nothing radical I'm going to show you. Just you have to, once you melt those layers, I think you will start seeing things. That is all there is to it. So here is one thing, right? We all talk about the candle patterns, dojis, spinning tops, star patterns, balance point patterns, right? Inside bars, outside bars. So these inside bars, outside bars, those small body, very, very small bodies. So The key is body, body, body. Small body. Remember this. The small body, just like we had a big body we talked about, which we start from counting things. We use a small body for projecting and beaming the lines. And that is what Mr. Gann is really doing. You can't see in his charts. All right. There is some evidence that he's doing some other offsets because he's using the flux lines. There are so many implications of this. I'll just show you simple. So I have to set this context and the reasons why a typical trend lines don't work, and you cannot project effectively using these methods the softwares offer you. So here, looking at the shape, do you see your typical small bodies? Let's not give any names. Small body, small body, small body, small body, small body, small body. So this 2 days gave us a small body, and we are still fighting for perfect in this whole episodes, hitting 822. That's all there is. Extremely focused, applying all the tools at higher dimensions. We haven't even gotten to the execution charts, but it's okay. We should be able to trade this. If I just tell you to trade this, count the bars, and the next thing you can do is draw the lines. So that is the first rule. Find those small bodies. Small bodies which are creating an apex right here, which is, you can say, let's not call it apex, let's say they're creating the pivots, right? All right, this is one of them, much stronger. So what do I have to do? I will be using these locations, highs and lows on the body, highs and the lows on the body, and beaming the lines from that location. So let's bring this tool. So high to high, high to low. So I'm gonna hit, if I'm hitting high to high, that means that is the maximum stretch of the line I should find. High and this pivot high. I'm just gonna beam it straight up. Focus is 20 seconds. This is also our bar counted phenomena. We already saw that here, right? Okay, so this is how we beam it. Let me draw it properly. So high to high, I got that phenomena. Let's do it from the body low. I'm looking for this guy to high. Watch what I did. This placement. Okay, this is perfectly placed, and I'm beaming this through this pivot. Let me zoom in further so you can see it. Body, high to high, low to body. I'm creating an angular momentum, right? I'm looking at, now these are the balance points, right? There's a balance beam. This is the balance points. These are the balance points you see in Mr. Gann's angles coming up. He has a bunch of them coming up. Some of them are starting from here, somebody is starting from here. This is what is going on. And is also alternate locations he has hidden. I think because there's a way to offset those. We will talk about it some other day, maybe in upcoming future. So I'm looking at this and I found this pivot which market stopped it, very strong point, and I beamed it. So this is how you generate these trend lines day in advance. All right, so why am I using these lines? So as I said, I'm creating the beams from balance points. This is another balance point, this is another balance point, this is another balance point, right? Okay. Same thing will happen from here. I'm gonna beam it. high to the body. It goes here. Let's do it from the low and the body. Low to the low also we can do, right? So we don't know. We'll just do it here. Low to the body. So what happened here? What happened here, right? Okay. We also have sorry, this is the one I want to use. The body. Okay, this is also a small one, but this is a small. You have to see the smallest. This is visual. We can do it from here as well. We will do this one too, but you got the idea what's going on. Getting clustered, but this is what this is showing us. This is the center point for the entire week. We are beaming this from the initial energy phase to the balance phase to the end point energy phases. All right, we can study a little bit further. All right. So this is another one. This is also a pivot right here, just like this one is. So we're going to take the top, and beam it, center point. And there it is. I just looked up on the internet Mr. Gann's chart. That's all I did. Right here, bunch of them all over, all over, right? Okay, so that is initiating from balance point to the end terminal points. This is how energy is spiraling, congesting. So what is happening? It is expanded energy. It's like a funnel. It is a funnel. It is contracting at center point, and it's like an hourglass and expanding again. So we are finding those endpoints using very simple technique: bar counting, line drawing. Fascinating. Welcome to W.D. Gann's work. Simple as this. All right, so let's do one thing. Let's delete it all. Okay, so let's do your homework. Homework time. So here, do you see anything else? This is a good one we saw. This is another good one. And there is this one was a good one. That is all we had. A bar delayed, but structure is what we are looking for. So this is a small, this is a very small. So let's start it again. Balance point, spinning top. We have it here. Let's beam them. Beam the top, center to top, and center to bottom. See how they are stopping, not able to close above this. It's just unrealistic. I didn't invent anything. What did we invent here? Nothing. You all have the same charts. You have the same knowledge. In fact, you guys are the masters of trading knowledge. What you have to do, what you're missing, is the observation power of natural sciences of 3, 6, and 9, the cosmic power. All right, so I think we got all these things, and this is where it will make more sense. How you just start at some simple process. I think I moved at least you guys one step closer to trusting 369 cosmic knowledge, and this could be considered as your first step after you open the door in your heart to accept the cosmic universe which is trying to talk to you. And I think it'll bring the world peace which the world desperately requires. You could be the disciple of that peace by making conscious contract with superconscious state. Thank you so much.